Okay? Option 3 is no good. But it's still an option, okay? Okay? Still in property A. Don't sell property A. Move to property B. Okay? Okay? But the problem in here is if you don't sell property A, you won't be able to buy an income-producing property. Another thing is your cash flow here will be negative. At the same time, your mortgage payment on property B is high because you're going to pay for it by yourself. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to be free on your mortgage payment, 0, and still have multiple income-producing properties. Did you get me? Okay, so now let's move to option number 4. What's option number 4? Don't do anything. It's still an option, okay? Now, just stay in your box. All right? Stay there. All right? Now, and work for the rest of your life. It's your choice, all right? Now, option 3, by the way, are for those people, they hang on the property A because they have sentimental value on their home, which is no value. Okay? So, this, ladies and gentlemen, I believe is the best and the fastest way for people to become rich and become financially free. Okay? And I know it works because I have done it, I'm still doing it, and I've done it to hundreds and hundreds of people. And so tonight, my question to you is, where are you at right now financially? Are you doing something that will lead you to the next level? Or are you just watching and waiting for what they say, a real estate bubble? Now, speaking of a real estate bubble, do you know that I've heard about this for about almost 6 years now? And do you know that if I listen to that, I would be a big-time loser. That's right. Where's the bubble? It's just a bubble. Let me tell you something. Do you know that I have been to 3 recessions already since I came into the U.S.? And let me say that I've never lost money in real estate yet. And I know that some of you tonight are so scared in investing because of the rising interest rates. Okay? Do you know that I bought my first house, the one that I just showed you earlier? Listen to this, at 14% interest rate way back in 1984. And you know what? I still made the money. Right now, we are still at 6% to 7%. So we are still at historical lows. Look at this graph. Do we have this graph, John? Yes. See? Oops, sorry. Where am I? Okay. See? See the graph over there? In 1983, 84? That's too high. It went up to 17%. Okay? So, we're still at historical low. Let me tell you what the real estate market is. It's just cyclical. Okay? It's like this. All right? Let me draw. Let me see if I could draw. Okay. Whew. Wow. All right. Now, it goes up, and then it tapers. It goes up, it tapers. It goes up, it tapers. It goes up, it tapers. That's the American economy. Okay? Now, let's say, for example, in 1983-84, that's the recession where I was in first time. Okay, 84. I bought my first home. The average sales price is $90,000. Okay, $90,000. All right? Then it went up, 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 up. And then in 1990, another recession came up. But the average sales price is no longer 90,000, but 300,000. Okay? Then it goes up and up and up and up again. 2,000, so high. And oops, the great catastrophe happened. 9/11. Okay? Oops, what happened? Okay? 9/11. So 2001, another great recession. But what's the average sales price? 500,000. That's right. Okay? You know, back then, they say, 500,000, my goodness, that's so expensive. Right now, if you say $500,000 house in our area, oh, where's it? Let me buy it. Okay? Just a condo. 1 bedroom. Sometimes, no bedroom. Okay? So, now, by the way, some of you are scared. Look, 2001, the worst catastrophe that had happened basically in mankind all over the world. Now, question, all the stocks fell, jobs were lost. Question, did you lose money in real estate? No way. It went up. This is the graph. Okay? Now, I believe we are on the tapering side right now. However, look at the average sales price in our area, 769. So, here's what I want you to do. When it tapers, then buy more properties. Do more repositioning and diversification, and because that's what I did. Don't wait till it goes up, because you're going to lose a lot of money this way, which you could have earned. You follow? Because you're going to wait again for another tapering. And before you know it, how many of you can't believe that a house right now in our area, $1 million is nothing? It's a cracker box. Yes, basically. Okay? And a lot of people ask me, Christina, will the real estate still go up? Of course. Here's the graph. It's a proven fact. John, do we have a graph of that? Huh, John? Look at that. Home prices in thousands. This is a fact. This is not from the media. Sorry to say that. Okay? Now, so it's either you retire early and enjoy life or work for the rest of your life. And let me tell you something. Do you know that life is so short? Okay? Do you know, some people tell me that real estate investing is too risky. Let me tell you something. Do you know that everything in life is full of risk? Yes. Everything in life is a risk. For example, it's risky even if you are at home. You could fall at home, not wake up. You can even die or choke up while eating. It's true. Okay? But earlier, when I asked all of you who wanted the $100, how many of you said you want it? But you just sat there. Was it riskier for you to come up on stage, or was it riskier to stay in your seat? But you know the truth? The truth of the matter is, the real risk is not taking action. You know, it's so sad to say that too many people will get old and die and never tried to take opportunities that will come their way. Never tried to be the very best they can, and never tried to make their life even better. It's sad. Now, what if I did that before? What if I did not invest in real estate before? What will happen to me financially? What will happen to my dreams? And I'm glad that I decided, no, I am not going to settle for less. And I'm glad I did it. Because, listen to this, rich people, okay? Rich people, please. Rich people take action. All right? What's that means? Always doing and accomplishing something. Secondly, rich people are a smart taker of risk. Okay? They're smart risk takers. They get expert advice, and usually they have a mentor to listen to and follow. Now, again, how many of you would like to retire early? Raise your hands. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Many, many hands. Now, how many of you would like to have a cash flow of $43,000 a month? Raise your hand. Whew. Great. Great. Now, here are the steps. All right? Pay attention. We're almost closing now. Okay? This is very important. Excuse me. You have to get through what I call phase one. What is phase one? Phase one is for first-time home buyers. Get in while the interest rate is still affordable. I showed you that earlier. Interest rates are going up. It will still go up, for your information. And before you know it, there are no more 100% financing. Wake up. Why rent when you can buy? I can help you go through that. Number two, there are some people here in this room who have already done phase one and is ready for phase two. What is phase two? Either do option one or option two. Number three is phase three. Do more repositioning and more diversifications so you can acquire more equity buildup. And number four, some of you might be ready for phase four and you don't even know about it. What is phase four? Commercial lane. That's right. You got it. Now, here's the danger. Let me tell you some danger. Let me tell you some cost of waiting. Let me show you a couple of examples of people that have taken action after my last seminars. Okay? Look, like this. I sold this shopping center to one of my clients after the seminar last year, and they have a monthly cash flow of $65 a month. Now, because the cap rate is high, the equity buildup has gone up also in value by $295,000. Okay? So the total gain of these people is $373,000. On the other hand, they could have lost $370,000 also if they waited and not bought this. By the way, I sold 3 of their income-producing properties to exchange them with this shopping center. And it's worth it both ways, cash flow and equity. Now, look at this one. I like this one better. Okay? Again, because the cap rate of this shopping center is so high, so the equity buildup is also high. And this is all for 1 year. So they made a total of $612,000. And I have done this to so many since last year. And as you can see, it's very profitable with no hassle. Now, how about this one? It's a fourplex. $1,050,000 is the price. Present value, $1,175,000. Not even counting a condo conversion. They can convert that into a condo or a townhome. A lot of money. Now, did you see what I'm talking about? Yes. You see, you cannot afford to miss this next opportunity. As I said a while ago, millionaires do take action. Okay? Now, if you're not taking action, then you're just letting your money sit there and sleep. And I guarantee you that you probably will not retire in dignity. You can't even fly first class. Is that the kind of retirement you want? And stay in first class hotels every time you go out on vacation. And you won't be able to give to the people that you love the most. Or you won't be able to support your local church or any charities the way you want to. And that's what I want for my clients. In fact, let me see. How many of you are my clients right now? Raise your hands. Wow, about a third of you. It's good. Now, how many of you have never been to my office before and would be brand new clients with me? Raise your hands. Brand new. Wow, many hands. That's good. Excellent. How many of you just realize that you need to come into my office for evaluations? Raise your hand. Good, good. Many, many hands. Do you know that it's the right timing right now? Because I've got some hot investment properties in my desk that are going to the first people that will walk through my office door. So whatever phase you're in, it is always wise to have new evaluations. Now, the only thing is, I have good news and I have bad news. Which one do you want first? Good news. Okay, let's go positive. The good news is, I have room for 158 new appointments in the next 10 weeks before my schedule gets really busy. Now, the bad news is that I only have room for 158 appointments, and there's about 1,000 of you here. So, you've got to get in. Do you know, after every seminar, I almost kill myself with too many appointments. So this time, after 158 appointments, I will say the rest will be put on a waiting list or will meet with one of my trained consultants first. And please bear with me, and don't get me wrong, please. I want to help all of you. You know that it's my heart's desire that when I am dead and gone, people will say, that lady made a difference in my financial destiny. And that's what I want, the impact, in your life. And for now, it's just first come, first serve basis only. Okay? Now, how many of you now realize that you could have gotten the $100 bill that I showed you earlier? Huh? I want to give each of you the same opportunity again, only this time it's worth a lot more than $100. So here's what I want you to do. In a moment, my staff will pass out the request for consultation forms. What is that form? Okay? The request for consultation form, these are free, listen to this, free 30-minute appointments with me personally. I will totally evaluate your